back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Nat and I've got both cameras recording today, so we're doing good. We're starting off well. I even filled in my weekly check-in last week, so we are like raring to go. So we're going to start with personal spends. So personal spends is just full of change because I went out for lunch with my bestie, my sister, my bestie's mum and my mum, and we had a really nice time out. It was lush, so spent a bit of money then. I also went to M&S and bought myself I think it was a yum nut I bought. Yeah, so I did spend quite a lot of the £30 that we started with. So we started with 30 and we have got left 1, 2, 3, 350, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, £5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So £5 and 5p we've got left. Makes a change. We actually got change this week. Haha. So take away £5 and 5p. So we spent £24.95 this week. This is not a normal week for me. So yeah, we spent quite a bit. So we're rolling over nothing out of there. And let's go to the next one. So the next one is the food shop. We've spent a lot in there. So we did go to do our normal Tesco shop. And then I think we did pop into Morrison's as well this week. Oh, sugar. Is that everything? Yeah. Yeah, we did pop into Morrison's this week. To do a little bit of a top up and just grab a few bits in there. So out of our £80, we have got 1, 2, 3, 350, 360, 370, £3.75 left. So we spent £76.25 this week. I can't even tell you what we bought because I don't remember. No, do I remember? We bought bottles of water and I think we just bought like little top up bits, so we've kind of got stuff. And I think, if I remember rightly, fuel hasn't been touched and bulk shop hasn't been touched. So they will roll over again another week. Oh, excuse me. So fuel is rolling over 40 and bulk shop is rolling over 60, which I think, if my brain's working right, the bulk shop should get reset next week. So we've got quite a lot of change to sort through today. So let's put this out and get some organising. Okay, we're going to every denomination today. I couldn't say the word then. It was not coming out. So we'll start with our Swifty budgeting. Our budgeting Taylor's version set. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to cross off. So we're going to cross off 6 leaves. And that makes a nice dent in this tracker. And we're going to fill them into stitch. He is getting chunky. Oh my god, I can actually see. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but I can just see the coins in the top of his head. I feel like he's gonna probably need emptying before we get to the end of this challenge. Oh no, if not, we'll have to put him into notes, I think. I think that might be what will happen at some point, because I'm a little bit scared that if I fill it up completely, they're going to get stuck. Which I think's not a unreasonable fear to have at the moment, because there is a lot of money in there. But yeah, let's start with our Bag It and Bank It babies. That's a brown. We need a grey. So we've got 1, 2, 3 50p's to add to our challenge. Oh my gosh, and then we've got 20p's. And we have got 1, 2, 3, 4 20p's. And we have only got 3 spaces. So I'm going to colour this in to fill it up. And then what I'm actually going to do is I'm only going to put 3 in there for now. How many times have we done this then? This is our 3rd time round. Wow. So what I will do is I'm going to tally it on the back and then pop this tracker out the way because I'm going to have to take it downstairs, get it cleaned again, and then we'll be able to add that last 20p. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it in my tray out the way for now. And we can then move on to the 10p's. And we need a purple, and we have got 1, 2, 3 10p's. And this is another one that's nearly full. So we're doing good. And then we have 5p's, and we've got 2 5p's to go in. And we need a blue. I probably should have got the blue out first, but never mind. At least it's only 2, it's not like a massive amount to try and remember. So that's that. And we then have 2p's, which are green. So we've got 2 of them to add. And then last but not least is the pennies. And I just smushed my finger then. What an idiot. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little pennies to add to this one. So let me just do these. There. We had a lot of change this week. That's really good. So we've managed to complete our 20p tracker again, and then these are all slowly filling up again, which is insane because some of them we're coding for a 2nd time round, but that means the Baguette and Blankets we're going for a 3rd time round, which is, well, we completed it 3 times, so we'll be going for a 4th time round, which is like insane. I can't even remember when I started these, but honestly, they're so handy to have. I wouldn't, as much as I really want to do my chaos coins, I'm doing that with Scott's wallet because he hates having change anyway. But yeah, I definitely enjoy doing the Baguette and Blankets, but I think I say this quite a lot, but I think at some point I am gonna like take it out and put it into the Christmas fund. I think that makes sense because the Christmas fund is literally funded by whatever leftovers we've got each week or each month. So we're literally putting nothing else into Christmas. I don't think we've actually put a lot into Christmas other than just like additional change and like leftover money and stuff. So that's really good. If we can fund Christmas literally on that, I will be absolutely buzzing. So I'm hoping we can do that. So maybe the Baguette and Blankets and the Budgeting Taylor's version could all go in there as well. That would be fan-dabby dozy. But anyway, let's move over to our, oh my gosh, cash stuff. So we should have £350, I think, this week, because Scott's had quite a good week at work. It is still like the end of football season, so his work's quite busy at the moment. So yeah, it probably will slow down soon, but we're making the most of it while we can and just like trying to top up our savings while we can. So we should have 350 here, so let's give it a count. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah. So we have got 350, and we're going to start in the purse. I'm just going to pop the bag and bank it out. Actually, I'll pop that the other side for now. Let's start with food shopping, and we're going to put our usual 80 in here. So 20, 40, 60, 80. Oh my god, I can't pick it up. Our usual 80 is going into food shop. We're then going to move over to Scott's binder. So we are topping up some of his again. So he has got 240 in there for tattoo, but we're also going to add another £40 because I think he's going in earlier, so he's having a little bit longer of a session than he normally does. So we're going to top that up. So that should, I'm just going to double check actually, that should be 280 for him then. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, perfect. Okay, so he's got 280 for that, and I think his tattoo's next week. I'm not 100% sure. We're then going to do Lego Fund. So this should have, I think, 100 in it already. So 20, 40, 60, 81. We're then going to add 50. So 20, 40, 50. And I'm just going to find a yellow and mark off another. I think I can do 2 rows, so let's get them marked off. Okay, so that's now 150 into Lego. I think we might go and grab some Lego bits possibly this weekend. If not, we'll just keep topping it up as and when we get a chance. But there's quite a bit of Lego on sale at the moment in Argos, so I think if we can, we're going to try and grab some, but I think it's going to be a case of seeing how we feel at the weekend and just how everything goes. We're then going to go to annuals, and we're going to top up some of this a little bit more. So we are going to add another 20 to Sherry's birthday because we're going to do a little curry night. We're going to have like a takeaway for Scott's aunt and his mum. So we're going to add another 40 to his mum as well. Yeah, we just said we'll do like a curry night because they like, I think you get to the point with some people, like it's, I find it a lot of like my grandparents and stuff, it's like, what do they want? They don't need anything, and it's trying to find stuff that's like that you can do with them. I think sometimes experiences are so much better. Personally, that's my opinion. So yeah, that's just what I think. We're then gonna skip, oh no, we'll have to leave that in there then actually. We're skipping Dan's for a minute, and we're gonna put 60 into Dad, so 20, 40, 60. I'm gonna pop that in there. Trying to see where else we've got money to go. We should have, I think, 60 here now, so 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay. So yeah, that's annuals done for a minute. Oh my god, the birds are so noisy today. We're then going to go to our 2K Classics, and we're going to add that last 60 into Let's Go Fly a Kite. So we can cross off 3, no, that's the wrong colour. Let's see. We can cross off 3 kites, so 1, 2, 3, and then we have only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kites left to go. So if we add this, and let's just double check, so we should have 180 I think here. So we got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 180, perfect. So not really like, we're over halfway with this one, which is perfect because then we can start moving on to the next one. I'm really excited. I'm loving doing this, like doing it in just like little bits at a time. But at the same time, I'm like, oh my God, we've got like so much still to save, but we're getting there. It's getting there, guys. It's not till November we go, so we have got time. It's just doing little and often, I think. Okay, last place we're going is my binder. Why does every single noise decide to happen now? Oh, for God's sake. I'm really sorry if it's noisy, guys. So we're going to take 40 out here. So we want 10, 20, 30 in £10 notes. And then we want 2 £5 notes. But before any of that goes into my purse, we're going to roll a dice and see where we're going to put some money. If we land on wheelchair fund, I'm going to re-roll, I think, because I still haven't decided what I'm going to do in place of that. So, yeah, I might roll 2 dice, actually. Let's do 2 and just see where we're going to put some money to. 1 and 6. We've got emergency saver and debts. So 2 quite sensible ones, actually. So £10 into the emergency fund, which is, I'd say that's pretty good. It's sensible. We do like it when the dice are being sensible sometimes. Other times we like a bit of fun, but we'll take that. And then 5 to the £5 challenge. I'm going to take the 5 out and pop a 10 in, and then we'll just cross another one of these off. And I think we still have 10, 25, so we could do one more roll. Let's do a pink roll and see where we go. 2, so 2 is tattoo fund, so that's okay. We can pop another 5 in here. I'm not doing the tracker at the moment because I think the tracker currently says 50, but we have 20 in there. So yeah, when it gets up to 50, I'll carry on adding more to it. But I think I'm going to keep that 20 out for now because I don't know what's going on this week. But I'm also going to do a sensible, or this feels sensible for me, is I'm going to change the 10 for 2 5s, so I've got some 5s ready for next week and the week after when we need them, because sometimes £5 notes are really hard to come by. It's like, it's just mad. So yes, let's put that 20 in there. I do also have, actually, while I remember, where did I put it? Scott has given me another 20 because I'm going out with my friends on Sunday from one of my friends' birthdays. So he has given me another 20 to pay for food. So I will pop that in there. So I am technically have still got 40, and we should hopefully have quite a bit of change left next week, but we will see what ends up happening. But thank you so much if you have watched all the way to the end, and if you have watched all the way to the end, please leave me a little bird emoji, because I don't know about you, but I keep hearing bird noises at the moment. The birds are just so noisy today. So yeah, leave me a little bird emoji, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely week, and I'll see you later. Bye.